All right, so listen, I believe in investing in assets that pay me to sleep rather than owning real estate that I have to actively manage or pay someone to actively manage on a monthly and yearly basis. Besides, this way, dividend investing is a lot easier to get started than owning real estate. It just is, right? You don't have to take out a loan or anything in order to do that. So I would much rather just sit back, collect my dividends, and live my life without having to worry about any of the headaches that come with owning real estate, which is why I believe that if I can build up a strong enough dividend portfolio that pays me monthly revenue like a tenant would, that it's the ultimate cheat code. And then maybe later, once I have capital, maybe then I'll get into real estate. Then there's no need if I'm dividend investing and building this portfolio to feel that pressure of owning real estate. Now, I'm aware that owning real estate does have its perks and benefits, but I'm doing something that I believe that everyday Americans can do with time, with patience, and consistency, working that same 9-to-5 job that you've been working with better money management and better choices will lead you to that ultimate goal. Yes, you should always be looking to level up. Yes, you should always be striving to make more money and put yourself in the best possible situation financially. But before you get there, I believe that most of you can start with that 9-to-5 that you already have, that these people try to tell you is the worst thing ever, right? Because one thing is for certain. For this dividend income passive goal, you're going to need a lot of money, okay? But the beautiful thing about it is that it doesn't have to be all at once. You can build this thing up from the ground up, from zero, from the ground up. And that's what I'm doing with my dividend portfolio, which is through the Public Investing app. This is not an ad, okay? And right now, my portfolio is hovering around somewhere between $10,000, $10,600 and, $10,700, somewhere around there, right? And it's generating me about $53 per month. And you can see my next goal is obviously reaching $100 of passive income every single month. And slowly but surely, we are getting there. But all this talk, listen, about stocks, about generating passive income, leads me to today's stock topic, which is Patria Investments, ticker symbol PAX, PAX. Now, what is Patria Investments? Well, let's use our good old friend Google to find out what Patria Investment is. So, if you come here, got to pull it up right here. Here's an overview. Patria Investments, I want you to listen to the wording here, okay? Because it's going to be very similar to what I'm going to butt this up against, right? So Patria Investments is a global alternative asset manager that specializes in Latin America and offers a variety of investment services. Key word there is Latin America, meaning that, moreover, this particular stock, Patria Investments, PAX, was technically be considered I'm going to say it. It's somewhat like Alibaba, and that is a foreign stock, right? Everything that happens with this stock is dependent upon what happens in another country somewhere. And I have my reservations about that. For those of you who have been following me, or for those of you that know just from the videos that I've done, me and Alibaba do not have a good relationship, okay? Alibaba is one of the stocks that I do not want to touch with a 10-foot pole. I own some of it now in my Robinhood portfolio simply because I just don't want to take that much of an L on it. But you can rest assured that the couple $100 that I have in it invested in, as soon as I am able to break even and get away from Alibaba, I will certainly be doing that. I want nothing to do, okay, with the Chinese stocks, with everything that's going over there. It's way too temperamental, right? We don't have any control, and when I say we, I mean the U.S. markets don't have any control over what is happening over there. It's a different country. They play by a different set of rules, and they do things differently when it comes to their companies. They can pop up on them and say, hey, you need to pay us, X odd billions dollars worth of money, or we're going to shut your shit down, and they won't care, So listen, it's a different thing over there. So I said all that to say that my relationship with foreign stocks is not one that is a good one. I typically do not like to invest in foreign stocks for that simple reason. But with this particular company, okay, and I do own some Canadian stocks as well. I own the Canadian Bank, I believe. I own some of their stock, and the Canadian Railway. And also, I think Pembina Pipeline, I believe, might be Canadian based. If I remember correctly, don't quote me on that. But anyway, Patria Investments is a global alternative asset manager that specializes, they operate in Latin America. So it's important for you to remember that. Latin America, y'all. So you can see what do they do here. Asset management. They have wealth management. They have investment strategies. They offer investment sectors and investment strategies in agribusiness, power and energy, healthcare, logistics and transportation, food and beverage, and digital and tech services. So it was founded back in 1994. So it's been around for 30 years and is headquartered in the Grand Cayman Islands, right? They have I say Grand Cayman, I don't want to say the islands. They have offices in 13 cities across 4 continents and employ over 3,000 professionals. So one thing you'll notice is that if you compare this explanation, if you compare this to BlackRock, it's almost identical as far as what they do. If you look at BlackRock, it says BlackRock is a global investment management firm that offers a range of services to help clients build wealth and manage risk. It's the same, nearly identical, right, explanation of what BlackRock does. So you might consider, in a lot of ways, Patria Investment, ticker symbol PAX, is the BlackRock of Latin America. They are the BlackRock of Latin America. You see, BlackRock offers investment products, asset management, advisory services, risk management, technological solutions. You get it, right? It's along the same lines of what they offer. They both they're doing the same things, okay? They're just doing them in different regions, right? So going back to Patria Investments, you can consider, they have their hands in everything over there. They have a huge portfolio. They're managing, I believe, $40 billion worth of assets over there in Latin America. Patria Investments is a big, big deal. And the thing that is getting my attention right now, as we go over to stockanalysis.com, the thing that's getting my attention right now is this cost, because I believe that they are heavily, heavily, heavily undervalued. Okay, I believe that Patria Investments is heavily undervalued. I believe they've been beaten down a little bit. If we go to the, let's see, year to date, they're down almost 18%, right? So they've taken a little bit of a beating, a little bit of a hit, and I think right now is a prime time to invest in Patria Investments, considering everything that they have their hands involved in and considering how much that they are managing with their assets that they have under their belt. So again, that price is $12.74. So for under $13, you all, you could essentially, what if I told you today, that you had the opportunity to buy BlackRock for under $13. Yes, there are some differences. Yes, I'm aware of the differences between the two. Yes, I'm aware of how impactful BlackRock is, but I just want to drive the point home. So I'm going to look up BlackRock here. And let's see what look at that. They're up to $1,050 per share, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen. One share of BlackRock costs $1,050, right? So what if I told you then that you could get BlackRock, but it's based somewhere else in Latin America for just $12.74, right? Well, you would think that, hey, it's a no-brainer. Hey, you got to look at it yourself and determine whether or not this is a good investment for you. But listen, for me, let's go over to the dividends. The dividend yield right now is sitting at 4.71%, okay, and that is paid out quarterly, right? And 4% is not, it's not the greatest dividend that I've seen, but it's absolutely not the worst either. And the one thing you might be reluctant about is if you go down to the dividend charts, you'll see that that dividend has been up and down. It hasn't been level. It's been up and down. It's had its highs. It's had its lows. So it definitely has not been stable. However, going forward, I believe within the next 1 to 2 to 3 years, they are looking to turn their business purely profitable, meaning that they will have paid off a lot of the debt that they owe. And so once those quarterly revenue numbers start to get back to the shareholders, and once they start to get back to, everyone who has their hands in this pot, I just think that this thing is going to skyrocket, okay? And when you go into the forecast, one analyst with the 12-month forecast for Patria investment stock has a target of 14 as the high, with which predicts an increase of 9.89% from the current stock price. And they have labeled this as a strong buy. Again, you all have to do your own research. You all let me know what you think about Patria Investments. Let me know if you own any foreign stocks at all. I think that I will be investing in this. Maybe I'll turn this into a weekly investment. And I might just do, something simple like $25 a week. And I'll start, buying a couple shares of Patria Investments over time, and then we'll see how it goes. I think right now is a good opportunity, good buying opportunity, seeing as how they have had that pullback. As you look at the charts, you see they had that pullback year to date, so they're down a little bit. So anyway, listen, that's going to be it for this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.